No Strings Attached stars Natalie Portman and Ashton Kutcher as Emma and Adam, two childhood friends who reunite as adults for a clearly defined sex-only relationship.
I work 80 hours a week. I need someone who's gonna be in my bed at 2 a.m. who I don't have to eat breakfast with.
I hate breakfast.
Good.
While both have their own reasons for choosing this kind of arrangement, secretly, Adam quickly finds himself wanting more from Emma than just her body.
I really like you. Go on a date with me. One date.
When the truth comes out, Emma is furious.
I just have sex!
And all seems lost for the two lovers. No Strings Attached examines the challenges not only of today's non-traditional couples,
Like an emotional peanut allergy.
but of overcoming the past that leads us into such relationships. We're going to discuss No Strings Attached. We've all just seen it. So let's start with maybe talking a little bit about what the film's about. Leah, do you want to start us off?
I will do that. It's a story about a boy and a girl. What a surprise. The girl played by Natalie Portman, and the boy played by Ashton Kutcher. And Natalie Portman's character is relationship phobic. She's not interested in relationships, but she is interested in a lot of hot sex. And I think ultimately it basically does what romantic comedies are supposed to do, which kind of leave us with this feeling of, oh, I want to fall in love.
Friends with benefits? No. They're fuck buddies. This is not any hole or what have you. This is not some sort of like, neurotic, middle-brow phobia about who you're going to end up with. This is good, solid, honest-to-goodness sex. So call it what it is. Say it loud with me.
Bug buddies. I just hated the shit out of this movie.
Okay. Would you like to elucidate a little more?
I mean, I hated the shit out of this movie until I realized, you know, it's everyone else in the theater was having a good time. But I think it's perfect for what it is. A date movie.
You know, I don't want to freak you out, but I'd love to hang out with you in the daytime sometime.
It's not really possible. I have no time. I work 80 hours a week doing 36-hour shifts. What I need is someone who's gonna be in my bed at 2 a.m. who I don't have to lie to or eat breakfast with.
The film is about generally people who hook up and are trying to figure out how to make that not complicated.
Right.
Does the premise work for you, and what did you guys think of that concept?
I actually do know people, like especially girls who are not looking for a relationship. They don't want commitment. Men are kind of portrayed as, you know, more of the weepy kind. They're more like, oh, they're the ones that want a relationship. There's a slight reverse to that, and I enjoyed it.
Wait, are you calling this like a feminist romantic comedy?
I wouldn't say feminist.
All right.
It's moving in that direction, but not there yet.
I don't even know what to say as the women on the panel.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
We know how romantic comedies are supposed to go. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, or girl meets boy, boy loses, and then somehow everybody ends up happily ever after. What each of the films are supposed to do, each time you see romantic comedies, is supposed to show you a different way to get to that end. And in this time, we're talking about, what about people who just want to fuck? You know, and is it possible for people who just want to fuck to eventually wind up being in a relationship? How about fucking a friend? Does that work?
Who's gonna marry a woman like that, though?
Oh my gosh. I know, I don't believe you said that.
Well, but I think, you know, it's really all about the execution and the script. And so what did you guys think about the writing? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you?
I actually liked Elizabeth Meriwether. She's writing her first feature after doing some shorts. And I think she has a really keen sense of human foibles and frailty.
It could have been better than it was. You know, it could have been its generation, our generation's When Harry Met Sally, and it wasn't. The premise itself kind of sucks. Natalie Portman's character is really poorly drawn.
Natalie Portman, we're told that she's a commitment phobe from the very beginning, but we never get to see it. We never get to see the meat of the source of why she hates men so much.
Congrats. For what? Having sex with you?
Yeah, you did a good job, so I thought you deserved a balloon.
I'm not good at this stuff.
And what, talking?
Yeah, talking, communicating, relationship stuff. It's just, this is... If we were in a relationship, I'd become a weird, scary version of myself, and my throat starts constricting, the walls start throbbing. It's like a peanut allergy, like an emotional peanut allergy.
You know, in a romantic comedy, it's all about the chemistry of the leads because those are our avatars for love. So, chemistry, did it work for you guys?
I mean, unlike so many other romantic comedies where you're supposed to sort of feel that spark, that heat between people, here it's there. When they get together for the first time, it's fun, it's hot.
Oh, I feel like I was watching Animal Planet sometimes. It's like I just...
That first clinch where they're in the bedroom and they have 45 seconds.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no, I was there.
But there's this moment, the camera lingers, and they both go,
She had a little gasp
That's
pretty
right.
hot.
That's acting, right? Right? But then I think that for me, I think that we were supposed to ride the fumes of that particular moment throughout the rest of the movie. So I kept looking for that same chemistry throughout.
And let's talk about Ashton Kutcher. Like, did he work for you in this film?
Man, he was pretty good.
Oh.
Why? What do you want him to be?
I think, yeah, the best thing I can say about him in this movie is that he had a nice ass. He's a little bit like, I mean, you know, he's wimpy, wet, Wonder Bread kind of character that's ill-defined and just kind of amorphous, and I just don't feel him. I'm like, I wouldn't fuck you.
I can't believe you're making me go to bat for Ashton Kutcher. What do you want from him? He gives a solid performance. He's not smarmy and smirky anymore. Maybe he doesn't, like, you know, put anything on the table, but he takes nothing off of it.
It seems like we're split on Ashton Kutcher, but I mean, Natalie Portman equally carries this film, and I'm surprised by her performance, and I was wondering what your guys' take was on her.
She meets him sort of measure for measure, and she brings kind of a depth. So you've got Ashton Kutcher, who's kind of doing his smirky thing or whatever it might be, and she brings the other thing, and together they kind of balance the teeter-totter out.
You left your socks in my room.
Did I?
Hey, champ.
Hey, what happened last night?
You made my body hurt so much.
Your app.
Emma, did I have sex with anyone in this apartment last night?
No, you didn't.
But that said, let's talk about some of the other minor characters. What did you think, Wayne?
As a whole, they did a pretty good job. There's Mindy Kaling from The Office. Her role is pretty small, but she's really funny. Everything she said, I laughed. And there's also Guy Brannon from Chelsea Lately. And then there's Ludacris.
I feel like that they are examples of what, you know, can be typical of Hollywood, where they cast for marketing purposes.
There are these third-rate characters that could have been played by almost any other actor, and it makes me kind of sad to see them sort of so ill-used in that way.
I think we have to talk about the director. So what do you guys think about Ivan Reitman and his work here in this project?
I think his greatest strength is he realizes just exactly how low the stakes are here. I mean, there's no social message here. It's not going to light the world on fire.
It's
but
like below sea level.
Maybe.
I would say.
So he's sort of got this dab hand to keep it light and airy. And
It just skates by on its charm, which I think is
Right,
to its
and
benefit.
one of the things that was charming to me were the locations. Like being in Angelino and seeing LA photographed. It was really amazing, you know?
Yeah.
It went all over the place in LA, essentially. It went to, you know, Westwood, it went to Culver City, it went to downtown, it went to Los Feliz. Like, you know, like for being someone that lives in the city, it's really fun to recognize, oh my God, that's where they shot it.
We've had a lot of differences about the film, but I think it's time for us to vote. So everybody want to grab your tickets?
Sure.
Okay, gentle peeps, so no strings attached. Do we see it, stream it, or skip it? Leah?
Pleasantly surprised, but it's still just an average film. So with that, I have to say, don't go to the movies and spend your money on it. Stream it.
James?
I went in fully expecting to hate it, right? But I came out completely charmed. It does everything a romantic comedy is supposed to do. So, see it.
I usually don't proactively go see a romantic comedy, but I was pleasantly surprised. So I would say, stream it.
Like I said, I hated the shit out of this movie. Skip it.
Oh, snap. Okay, well, we've got 1 ticket to see it and 2 half tickets to stream it. So that's a rating of 2 tickets, which means we are not telling people to rush out and go see it in the theaters, but to definitely see No Strings Attached and stream it on their computer. So let's stream it. Stream it.
Stream it.
Stream it.
You guys are curmudgeons.
I love my black.
All right, here to being sweet.